So here we are now, celebrating the union of Chris and Lauren. The two of you, now husband and wife, best friends, partners in crime, mom and dad to Hank. And most importantly, a union of two people together stronger because you two have each other.
Lauren is brilliant and beautiful. So, not surprisingly, boys adored her. But they never measured up. After she moved to Chicago, she called me. She had met a boy. Chris, it takes an extraordinary man to meet Lauren's standards. But as soon as I met you, I understood. You are sincere, passionate, and the hardest working. But your greatest attribute is the way you take care of my baby sister and those she loves.
When our friends learned that Lauren had a boyfriend, they naturally would ask what we thought of him. Of course, we really didn't know him, but my wife liked to tell people she couldn't find anything wrong with him. That wasn't good enough for me. As a father, I still needed to know more to be sure this young man was the one for my daughter. It was only after spending a few holidays and having Chris along on a couple family vacations that it became more apparent what a special person Chris is and why my daughter is in love with him.
You may have noticed I can be a little indecisive. To decide where to attend to college, I picked out of a hat. I tried on every wedding dress in the Midwest, and then I had to retry on my favorites. But there's one thing I've never been indecisive about, and that's you. From the walk we took on one of my first trips to Ann Arbor, I knew without hesitation that you were the one that I'd walk beside for the rest of my life. I admire you, appreciate you, love you with all my heart, but most importantly, I really like the person that you are. Someday, life will be more complicated than pizza toppings and ice cream, but I promise to always walk beside you and Hank as we head down this road together.
Lauren, I will never forget the first time we met and the thoughts that ran through my head as I looked through the peephole and saw a little blonde firework wearing a bright pink romper staring back at me. I had no idea what I was getting myself into. And here we are, almost 5 years later, confirming the decision that what I and we were getting ourselves into was meeting our soulmates. I promise to never take you for granted. Being your partner makes me want to continually push myself to be better. I will never stop improving myself for you. I promise to be your lover, your companion, your friend, your ally in conflict, your most worthy adversary, your most adamant supporter, your comrade in adventures, your student and your teacher, your consolation in disappointment, your partner in parenthood, your accomplice in creation. I get to laugh and cry with you, care for you, and share with you, build projects with you, and a life with you. Most importantly, I get to love you. From today on, nothing is I or me, but rather us and we. Lauren, I love you so much and cannot wait to spend the rest of our lives together.
Chris loves my daughter and makes her happy. What more could parents want for their child? Now that Lauren and Chris are starting their own family, I can feel confident that Chris will care for and love my daughter the way he has loved his own family growing up.
And we, all of us in this room, come together not just to celebrate the love between you two, but the love all of us have for the two of you.
It is now my great pleasure to declare that Chris and Lauren are husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.